Now she runs around, she doesn't have a little crown or anything like that. But she does sometimes have a little dot they put on her back so that we can see her, because you can see with all of her workers around her, she looks a lot like the rest of them except for that dot that is on her. And we do that every year. It's an international marking system that the bees get a different colored dot. Just like this year, all the queen bees that we bought that were new in the hive, we marked them with a white dot. So it's like if I went to Italy and I happened to visit some friends with bees, if I looked in their hives and I saw a bee with a white dot, I would know it was from this year. Okay, so every year they have a different colored dot. Like for instance, this bee, this queen bee in this group is marked with a red dot. So obviously she was not born or hatched out in this year. But anyhow, the queen bee is the ruler of the hive. She sets the pace. She helps, and her sole job, once she's ruling the hive, is to keep the numbers going. In other words, she gets to lay all the eggs, all of them in the hive. And when she's at her peak, and about the time of year, it's late May or early June, she'll lay as many as 2,000 eggs a day. Oh my God. So why would she do that? Well, she knows that there's a lot of work to be done to gather all the nectar from the plants, because what bees do is they go out to your different flowers and your trees that flower, like apple trees and basswood trees and locust trees, and they get this substance called nectar from all the flowers. They turn around and they bring it back to the hive and they put it in combs. I'm going to pass an example of a comb around. This is a natural comb. If you can just pass it up and down the tables. This is beeswax. This comb was made by a group of bees in this free form. It's one that they just decided, it was the early part of the season, they decided they needed a place to put honey in, to bring the nectar in. So they built this in a space that was already on one of my hives, and they formed that. Now, you've probably driven around the countryside to see what a beehive looks like. The boxes, have you ever seen that? Usually there's just a series of boxes that we as beekeepers give so that they have a place to live. Otherwise, they move into things like barn walls, trees, sometimes people's houses, and they make a real mess.
I had a problem with that. Last year, one in my house there by the front window.
They moved into your house.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had honey in the walls, the bees flying all the time to greet the people at the door, and it's a big mess. So what we do to give the bees a better place to live is we give them these stackable boxes that have frames in them. And what the frames look like, I'll pass this one around. This is how, and it looks very similar to that sheet that you're passing along, except it's got a wooden frame, okay, that we use to give a little more stability. And by doing this, we give the bees something to work off of. And you'll see on this that it starts out as a piece of plastic, and then the bees put wax on this. They actually make these little containers. Pass that along. And what happens is the bees either put the nectar in it to make honey, or that queen that's laying all those eggs, if it's in a lower box, because usually these hives are 2, 3, or 4 or 5 stories high, the queens are afraid of height. So they tend to stay down toward the bottom boxes and lay eggs. As a beekeeper, I concern myself with the upper boxes for honey production, because that's where the bees bring in all that nectar that they fan down, and that's the way they actually bring the moisture content down. They turn the nectar into honey by fanning it with their wings. Now, like I said, the queen, mother of all bees, that's all that she does. It's lay eggs. She doesn't do any work in the hive. She doesn't go out to the flowers. She can sting multiple times if she passes, but usually she's very reclusive. She stays down toward the bottom parts of that hive. And as you can see, a comparison picture here, she's the long, lean bee here compared to the next bee over, which is the worker bee. The worker bees are the ones that do all the work. Does that make sense? They're female bees, but they don't lay eggs. They don't have a complete reproductive system because, yes. What makes you nuts? The bees? Oh, my mother hates bees. Oh, that's okay. She's not here, is she?
Feel it. What do you need, huh?
From my uncle and my grandpa used to
What do you need, Tyler?
They do all the work in the hive. They clean out.
Well, it feels kind of like something you would cook in spaghetti. Kind of
Oh, it
feels.
does? It feels like hard spaghetti?
Yeah. Let me feel that again, please. Yeah, kind of feels like something hard spaghetti. Yeah, kinda.
That's where
And the other bee that's here that kind of looks like a fly, they're called drones. They're the guy bees. They're the daddy bees. Yes.
I can remember my uncle and my grandpa got stung by me stepping on them without shoes on.
That's a good time, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
used to laugh at them. But then a couple months after my grandpa passed, I got stung by one.
You got nailed. Well, usually with a
Remember that,
honeybee,
hon?
if they sting you, you have to tick them off pretty bad. In other words, you gotta step on them like your grandpa did, because when they sting you, it's the last thing they get to do. Their stinger is attached to their abdomen. The queen is the only member of the hive that can sting multiple times.
For doing that, hon.
She's the only queen. They can literally cast the sting again and again. The other bees, the worker bees, they can sting only once because their stingers attached to their abdomen, and when it rips up on your foot or on your neck or wherever, then it disembowels her, and it's the last thing she gets to do. She ends up dying.
Excuse me,
Now, the
yeah.
other bee that's here in the group is the guy bees. We mentioned that ever so quickly. They're the boy bees. They're called drones. All right? Now, drones, they don't do any work.
You want it?
Oh, yes, please.
So this is where Addison had it wrong. He said last time I was here, I called him one of the names of the bees. I probably called him a drone because he's a guy bee. Even though Addison works a lot. I'm not saying that. Addison is a working drone. But he's a drone. These drones, all they want to do is mate with the queen. It's their only rule in the whole existence is to mate with the queen. And if they do, if they're lucky, she kills them. Alright? Talk about a fun girl, you know? Hot take. She takes them apart. And if he doesn't mate with the queen, then he goes back to the hive where he buzzes around all summer long. And he eats all the nectar that the workers brought in from their foraging of the flowers and makes a mess. And, you know, just basically doesn't do a thing to help the game along. Because the queen apparently didn't want him.
See, I have a little bit of a story. I once trapped a bee. It was either at Seabreeze or Darien Lake, but I had one of those big Dippin' Dots. You know, one of those lots of layer cups, and I trapped a bee under one of those cups, and I left the bee in for a little while, and when I released the bee, I think the bee went after me, but I didn't get stung. I managed to run out in time.
That was good, but it didn't follow you home like they do in the movies and stuff either.
No, I don't think they even know where I live.
Drones hang out on the ground floor.
Drones hang out anywhere they can. Wherever there's food, they'll hang out. What happens with bees when they mate in midair. So that's, you know, they don't hang out with the queen down in her chamber. That's kind of her baby zone. Yes.
I have a question. Why is it the bee dies after it hits
Well, what happens, their stinger is made so that it's attached to a sac that's in their abdomen. That's where their venom sac is. And when the stinger is barbed, so when it hooks in, then the bee flies off and it literally pulls itself apart. And that's why. It's just nature's weird way of dealing with it.
I got a question for you. How long do the honeybees live till?
How long do honeybees live till? Well, some of them only live a few weeks or months. And during the summer months, if you're born in, say, May or June, as a bee, and you hatch out, you literally fly yourself to pieces by the end of summer. Now, the ones that are hatching out now, they'll probably make it all the way through the spring. So it depends. Now, a queen bee will be good for about 3 years with her egg laying. She has storage capacity in her body to save on the seed, the sperm that she gets from the drones. So she's able to have the capacity to lay eggs for 3 years. Yes. Well, if you step on them, or you like when I'm working a hive, when I'm taking a hive apart, there'll be literally millions of bees flying around. What happens is every now and then you move around and you pinch one. When you pinch one or kill one, it sets off a smell, a pheromone it's called. It kind of smells like bananas. That's why when we work bees, we always have this little can that we can put twine and leaves and stuff like that, and it's called a smoker. Because what happens with these bees, I got my finger on it there, I'll walk down so you can kind of see it. When you have these bees and you accidentally pinch one, or sometimes it's cut, you move a big heavy 80-pound box of honey around, every now and then you're gonna get some of them, and they get mad. It's kind of like when you walk into Wegmans and you walk in and smell brownies. Oh, coffee and brownies, you gotta go have some. You know how that is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's the same thing that the bees do. They have an advanced communication system where if somebody gets pinched or killed in a hive, it puts out this smell that's kind of like a banana. And when I smell that, I hurry up and grab my smoker can that I have, just like this guy has right here, and I puff smoke in the hive. And what that does is it breaks up that communication through smell with the bees. Because if I don't have a smoker, I've made more trips in my early days tending bees and a dead run to the house because I had most of the hive chasing me, trying to get to me. All right? Yeah, it is a nightmare. It's just like a bad horror story. Yes.
What happens to the honey?
What happens to the honey after it's made? Well, after the bees get done making it, I'm going to show you. We're gonna let me get to that point because you saw, where's the other comb? Somebody still passing it around?
I put it back on the
Did ya? Okay, so everybody saw this empty frame. All right, because now I've got, you all saw how nice and light that is and the way the bees were working it. Well, the other thing I brought with me is something to show you what it looks like after the bees get done working that frame. This is one, and if you keep your hands on the cookie sheet, pass it around, you'll stay less sticky, you won't get sticky. But you'll see with this frame how much weight there is, and they filled those little containers that they made out of beeswax with nectar. Once they got it full, they ended up fanning with their wings the moisture out of the nectar that they collected. And when it's just right, when it's below 17% moisture, they make a special wax called capping wax and they seal it. And that will stay good for ages. You can put some of the plastic wrap down. Some of them. How old is this? This was taken off in September. So, I've had it around a little bit. It's been on the tour du jour,
Did you want to put it there?
Go ahead and show people this. It's kind of neat. You can see with that frame how there's some open cells, but most of them are capped over with that wax, showing that it's a finished frame. Yes.
Is it possible to be stung hundreds, even thousands of times by bees?
Is it possible to be stung hundreds or thousands of times by bees and still live? Is that your question?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that can happen. I mean, there are people that regularly work the hives without gloves, and they get stung all the time. When I work bees, I like putting in a full suit with gloves, because I don't like it. Now, if you're susceptible to stings, then I'd say no, because otherwise you're going to end up with a trip to the hospital. Nobody needs that. Now, the weird thing about drones, since we were still talking about the guy bees, is they don't get to go through winter around here. What happens is there's this committee in the hive of worker bees, and they get together. In a couple weeks, they're going to have something called the drone shove. And what they do, they're going to shove them. The drone shove, which leads to the drone kill. Because they get together and they have this meeting and they say, you know those drones that have been around all summer long, they do nothing but make a mess and eat our honey that we bring in. We're going to get rid of them because next January, when the days start getting longer again, Queenie's going to start laying her eggs again. And some of them will be boys, and some of them will be girls. So they'll insulate more drones, but in the meantime, we don't need dead weight. So when we get a few of those freezing nights in a row, which we really haven't had yet, but we get a few freezing nights in a row, the bees will end up shoving the drones, chasing them right out of the hives where they end up freezing to death. Because the thing that keeps the honeybee going all winter long is they group together and they eat honey. I have to give them about 50 honey per hive, and for each one, so they have something to eat as they get through the winter. Otherwise, they'll freeze to death. They keep warm, and they keep the queen right in the middle of the wall of bees. She stays about 70 degrees that way, so that when it gets to be January again, she'll get busy and get laying eggs. So that's how the bees operate. But anyhow, I'll go out from Thanksgiving, and in front of every hive there'll be a little plunk of dead bees, and it'll be the drone. So the rest of them will chase them out. Kind of a tough life being a drone, but you know, it's good to look fast. So that's how you gotta kind of look at it. Any questions on what you're seeing with the screen? If anybody wants to pick it up, because it's heavy, isn't it?
Pick it up?
Yep, every one of them.
How does she, if they push them out now, how does she get lay eggs?
Well, she's got in her body, she's got organs that store the sperm from her mating flight.
Pick that up? I'll try to hold it with one
Do you know
hand.
how much heavy it is?
It doesn't feel very heavy.
Well,
Now it's
the other
heavy,
one-
Tyler, because I'm not holding it.
It still wasn't that heavy.
It's heavy.
Relative.
Maybe heavier than the empty one, but not that heavy.
So,
It wasn't as heavy as one pumpkin I picked up.
We get two hard. You're gonna see it. Don't worry.
Ugh.
Anyhow, we get three things from the bees. Two of them are obvious, namely the honey and the beeswax. But the most important thing they do for us is pollinating other crops.
You don't want that.
And they don't. Hang on a second. They don't even
Well,
know.
if you get sticky fingers, you know what it's like when you get jam on your fingers? That's exactly how that is. You can touch if you want, but you have a sticky finger.
This is a good big picture of a worker bee that's been dancing around in a sunflower and packing pollen.
Now take your finger, now go like this. What is it? Sticky. Yeah.
But they have pockets. And what they do is when they're up in the flowers, they scoop up the pollen from the flowers and they put it in their pockets right on their back legs, and you can watch them when they fly in. They actually have these big yellow pockets. And what they do is they transfer to another bee in the hive, because what they use the pollen for is protein. Just like with us, we need, in order to be strong and healthy, we need two things. We need to have protein in our diet, and we need carbohydrate. And the bees are the same way. Their protein source are these pockets of pollen together, where the nectar divides into their Yes, you have a question?
Do you think I could poke through a sealed cap with this pinky finger?
what?
A sealed cap.
Seal, like with that high?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I can also break spider silk with my hands, and it's supposed to be stronger than steel.
Well, again, it has to do with the amount, the weight, ounce per ounce is what they're measuring. So
Huh.
anyhow, that's kind of the basics of the bee family. And one of the things that we were going to delve into next
Bob, did you want to see this, bud? Did you want to see this?
is bees valves. Does
See?
anybody ever make candles?
In the corner there. See where it's uncovered? That's the honey. And that's sticky, sticky, sticky.
Would that be easy to wash off?
I would hope so, with soap and water, of course. That's honey right there.
That might make it hard for me to make a candle.
Polywax, also wax that is negative ion, which means
It's okay.
when you burn it, it doesn't put stuff soot out in the air, it actually does clean the air. Yes. But anyhow, this is what we're gonna make tonight, and I'll take you through it step by step, so that you will have these at home with.
All right.
Give us a gift. Towards the birthday, holiday.
Walk, shake that, shake. Drop that, drop. Where that chair was.
All right, I need a couple of helpers out here.
1985 it came out. How are you?
One more time? One more time. We gotta help you outside. Same thing?
Okay, sweetheart.
All right, Tyler, I'm good. Thanks.
Oh, I still need a Hey, Addison.
How are you?
I'm good. I need a string though.
Oh, they're passing them out. Megan's passing the string out.
Thanks, Megan. All right, here we go.